Christopher Dourov, one of Sai's other grandsons. Today we're here to celebrate the life of the only grandfather I ever knew, Cyrus Finley. Grandpa was always a caring, humble, and quiet man who wanted nothing more than to be with his family and to see Notre Dame win. He always was a loving man who supported all of our endeavors, between coming to me and my sister's swim meets in the cold to traveling to see Matthew and Andrew playing their band concerts. Grandpa was always supporting the community as well. As some of you may know, he was very involved with his daughter's band organizations, and when he retired to Arnold, he was the treasurer of the Friends of the Library and was both a singer in the choir and a greeter at this church. He also made sure to help people with disabilities by driving out to Jackson to help serve a meal during my cross-country cycling trip. But for as caring as Grandpa was, he always seemed to be the quietest of the family. But who really needs to talk when you've been married to Grandpa that long? But for as quiet as he was, when he spoke up, Grandpa was easily the funniest man at the table. One of the funniest things he said around us that took the entire family by surprise was when we were playing the card game Apples to Apples. The topic card was My Guilty Pleasure. And of all the options that could have came out of that, Grandpa chose Chains and Whips. It sent us all to the floor laughing. Just many of the one-liners you could hear from him if you listen closely, and he only got funnier once he got his hearing aids. But it wasn't all jokes and games for Grandpa. Being as humble as he was, it wasn't until about a week or two ago that we learned that he was actually a major in the Air Force and not just a captain. Grandpa was always an inspiration for me during my pursuit to become a helicopter pilot in the Coast Guard, and he proudly served our country as a pilot during Vietnam, which couldn't have been half as bad as the home front he battled when his $3 cycles aligned. The war must have made Grandpa forever fearless, for I will never forget that at the age of 32, the man decided that he'd join his grandchildren sliding down the driveway of the cabin. It was our first Christmas here, and it was the only white Christmas we had. And the crazy old man ran, jumped onto his sled, and went all the way down like a penguin. It wasn't until he belly flopped on the foot-tall jump that we built at the end that he decided he'd never try it again. Through all the golden moments of our times together, your presence will forever be missed, Grandpa. From all the grumbles during the Notre Dame game to sucking on your own teeth at the dinner table, the cabin will never be the same without you. Your love and care shows every day in the incredible family that you've helped cultivate. Being happily married for 55 years, having 3 wonderful daughters, proudly serving this country, and having a career that supported those he loved, you truly do resemble the qualities of the ideal man. Thank you for always doing all that you could to make everyone around you happy. Your love and passion for the family will live on forever, and you truly do inspire me to become a better man. I love you, Grandma, and I thank you all for coming out here to celebrate the life of Sai family.